Monsieur Roker,
Yes, ma'am.
never going back.
No.
What happened to the second G in going back?
It was a budget cut.
No.
Yeah, we
You're
had
not
to-
going back?
It's kind of almost religious, back to like a gospel sort of never going back, kind of thing.
Is that the theme song that goes with the book?
Yeah, it kind of sounds like the theme song from the Jeffersons.
Let's hear it.
But it's never going back, no, we're not, never going back, no, never going back.
So this is your, what, 8th book?
Something like that,
Yeah.
something like that, yeah.
You've written several. Some
Yeah,
novels.
a couple of cookbooks, some murder mysteries, some stuff about fatherhood,
You've revealed quite a bit so far.
Yeah, look, it's you run out of stuff.
You run out of stuff.
You run out of stuff.
Make it up.
That's why I figure now at this point I can die because I've pretty much said everything. So
Well,
I'm good. I'm good.
I am so pleased to be doing your eulogy.
That's right. This is my
television
last
show.
appearance.
Never Going Back is your journey from
Yes.
being overweight to now not being overweight.
Right.
What is going to be different in Never Going Back that people haven't heard either on the Today Show or in the books or on your plethora of other television appearances?
I think they're going to hear that no matter how well-intentioned the person who cares about the overweight person is, the nagging, the making suggestions, all that stuff doesn't amount to a hill of beans. In fact, it probably makes us want to eat more. So if you're trying to push me to the McRib, just keep telling me that I need to lose weight.
Have you gotten to the root cause of what made you eat compulsively?
I don't think I was good enough looking, whatever. And so it was almost like a defense mechanism. Well, of course people don't think I'm very good looking because I'm 140 pounds heavy. I'm 340 pounds. Of course I'm not good looking. Everybody eats or does whatever addictive behavior to soothe something. Do I know exactly what that is? I don't know. But I do know that I have an addictive personality. I do know that I like to eat. I do know that my natural state is not to exercise. I'd like to get to the point where I am in such great shape that my trainer walks in, I kill her, and I walk away.
I just want to say you've mentioned killing and death quite a bit already in a very short span of time.
It's
What
a
is
theme.
up?
It's funny. It's
Death?
Death is funny.
Where? To show me the humor.
We spend so much time trying to avoid it, and we're not going to.
No, we're not.
Even my dad, who, while he was dying of lung cancer, still was making jokes, So, I think there's something to be learned from that.
Now, you on the Today Show do play the role of the happy guy, the
Right.
jester,
Yes.
if you will. Is that a role that you wanted to go for or you fell into it? Do you ever want to break out of it?
I'm comfortable with it. I've always enjoyed comedy. I've always liked making people laugh. It probably was a role I don't know that I would have reached where I have if I was trying to be, Joe Serious journalism, which is not what I necessarily want to do anyway.
What if you wake up in a bad mood?
Yeah.
And you don't want to make people laugh, and you don't want to talk to the person in the plaza, and you don't want to find out where they're from because you don't care.
Well, here's the deal. That's everybody's day. I mean, anybody going to work, may wake up in a bad mood, but they're not going to last at their job. I don't care who you are, whether you're a garbage man, an office worker, whatever. If you, get to work and you start pushing people's stuff off their desks and knocking things over just because you've had a bad day, I don't think people are going to, you're not going to last at that job.
Come on through.
Come along. Hello.
Hi.
Ooh, she's got a
Hi.
bag of pretzel nuggets.
Okay. Is that heart healthy?
Are those by any chance peanut butter, Phil? They are. I could sense it from Trader Joe's.
Yes.
I knew it.
You could smell that?
I could sense it.
That is weird.
It's a gift.
You're creepy.
It's a gift.
No, it's weird. Okay.
I'm the food whisperer. I can look at something and it's like, okay, and I will give you the fat and calorie count.
So if before you felt you weren't good looking enough, so you ate your way around it, how do you feel like you look now?
I feel I look fantastic.
Amen.
I am one hunk of brown chocolate man candy.
Wow, brown chocolate man candy
That's
comes
it.
to top
I'm a
Stoop.
Whitman sampler of man candy. Come on and try my caramel cluster.
Al Roker, I don't even know what to make of that. I wouldn't know what to do with your caramel cluster if it just hit me over the
Oh,
head.
I think
have
you
to be
would.
honest about
I
that.
have a feeling.
Excuse me?
I just have a sense. I've heard tell. Are you?
What do you have not heard tell?
I've heard tell.
You haven't heard crap.
Even look at this. It's 18 degrees, and yet you have the vapors.
I do declare,
Yeah,
Roker,
exactly.
you've given me the vapors.
There you go.
I'm gonna just pass out right into this cup of steaming hot chocolate man of love hunk right here. Cheers. L'chaim.
Luckily, that was just hot water. Ah!